Hey, Bam here, and I decided that I wanted to do a one-take vlog, mostly because of the fact that my computer's down for editing right now. and I wanted to go ahead and share some things that are on my mind, and me being a techie and following all these different, not only tech review YouTubers, but also tech news on Twitter and everything like that. I wanted to go ahead and share some stuff that was on my head, and one particular topic that's on my head right now is the bezelless displays on smartphones in conjunction with wanting smartphones that have no ports to them. I am all for this. With wireless charging and Bluetooth earbuds and or headphones that just seem to keep on getting better and better, I don't see a reason for ports. USB Type-C is going good, but I see that as more of a laptop thing because of how powerful they are, and not so much a smartphone thing because of the fact that we have wireless charging and Bluetooth headphones. iPhone 7 recently got rid of their headphone jack, and you would have thought it would be the end of the world because everybody knows it and is familiar with it. But here's the thing about it, is the fact that iPhone is notorious for changing things on people. So every time they do it, everyone's surprised, even though there's really no need to be. I don't know. I've got the LG G4 as my daily driver, and I can personally say that I love my smartphone. It doesn't have rear-facing wide-angle lens like I would like from what the LG V20 has or the LG G5. But at the same time, whenever I can just go from like this to this and do a panorama, that pretty well compensates for not having a wide-angle lens. Of course, the front-facing lens is wide-angle, so I don't have to worry about it. But the LG G6 seems to be bezelless, which looks cool, and I'm kind of for it. I'm mostly for it. There's only one part that I don't like about it, is the fact that you're essentially making the weakest part of the smartphone, being the screen, also be the second biggest part, and actually probably the biggest part of it. I don't personally get that, but also the fact that it takes up the earpiece and the mouthpiece and the speaker, and we're doing away with the idea of front-facing speakers pretty much, which originally a while ago I would have liked, except for the fact that now I've always got my Bluetooth headphones on me, and so the desire for front-facing audio has gone downhill, whereas the desire for better Bluetooth audio has gone up. So with that in mind, I say cool, go for it, definitely. Apparently it's not going to be modular now anymore, which to me sucks, because of the fact that I would have very much I've got multiple batteries for my smartphone because of how much I use it, and I don't want to be chained down to a wall. Granted, you can just get a case for it, which I do have on mine. Obviously, I've got a protective case on it. It covers both the front and back, and you can get one of them that has the built-in battery to it, which I can see as definitely a nice alternative. And also the fact that you've got, of course, the external battery packs, which are basically just a way to charge and plug in without being plugged into a wall. I just see them as just a juggling act, and that they're very awkward, essentially. So I don't really understand that, but at the same time, I can kind of get it if you're just simply wanting a little bit of extra juice just to get yourself through the rest of the day. I personally like to swap out my battery and have it ready within a matter of seconds from, 15%, 10%, all the way back up to 100. It takes a little bit of a juggling act, but only for a moment, whereas the external battery pack, on the other hand, will be juggling for as long as you need to be charging. The charging smartphone case, on the other hand, I can see that, but you're still waiting for your smartphone to charge unless you're drawing power straight from the case at the beginning of your day. Now, on the other hand, you've also got the fact that the cases have been known to interfere with wireless charging, NFC, all this, and I mean, why not have NFC and the wireless charging thing built into the case? So, and on top of that, you've also got the fact that everyone just straight up hates Bluetooth audio, and I do not understand that. I have compared my Soul Republic Trax Air headphones. I bought them from Amazon off of Amazon for $70. I've compared them to other headphones like Sony, Dr. Dre Beats. I legitimately have to turn down my bass on my smartphone in order to not blow them. So I'm not really sure why that's why all the hatred for Bluetooth audio. It's so much more convenient, and if your biggest thing is that you have to plug in another device at night, I mean, so you plug in your smartphone during the night, you probably have some Bluetooth speakers that you got plugged in or something like that. If your biggest complaint is that you don't want to plug something else in to charge during the night, then sorry about your luck, you're going to be left behind, because because of the fact that the industry is pushing Bluetooth audio so much right now. And I personally say yay, because I don't want to have to deal with cords anymore. I can't tell you the number of times that I ripped a cord out from either my smartphone or my headphones and had to replace the whole thing. I find it a nuisance, most definitely. And I find Bluetooth audio and wireless connectivity to be much more convenient, especially whenever, you're exercising. Definitely the cord is just dangling there. And on top of that, doing dishes, loading the dishes into the dishwasher, something that pretty much everyone does unless you are very, very lazy. I can't tell you how many times the wire snagged on that dishwasher, the tray and everything like that, the cage. Yeah, I am very, very happy with Bluetooth audio, most definitely. I get 13 hours solidly on these headphones, and they charge up in about a half an hour. So, can't really complain about that too much. So, yeah, and that's my thoughts on some of the tech today. So, I'll do another one soon. As I said, my computer's still down, so this was a one-take vlog. So.